Hello everyone, it's Kay here, and I'm here today to share some more of my seed bead jewellery, which I have a group for on Facebook and a selling page on Facebook. I would like to take this opportunity to thank people immensely for their show of support and interest. I would ask, if you go to the selling page, that you comment as to how you find the page. There is a button, as I understand it, that allows you to like or what have you on the page, so it would be nice to see that utilised in some way. I have got some different things here for you today, some of which I've put onto Facebook by photograph, but this is the inevitable video because it does show off everything to a better standard. I've done another of the triangular beaded bracelet, and a friend over there in Australia tells me it's very much like one of their red fronted snakes, red bellied snake, something of that nature. However, I'll try and come in a little bit closer for you. All of these beads that you see are iris in colour, which means they reflect on green and blue and purples. Very subtle colours, very, very pretty. It's a toggle and loop clasp that just fits through in that manner, and you'll see all the colours picking up just as they sit there. Really, really lovely. I'm using the stand that Mary made for me. Lovely, lovely lady up in Scotland, very, very kind, and she wanted to show support for me and made me this stand to put my lovely jewellery on. It really is quite glorious, this stand. I've made a couple of earrings, a couple pairs of earrings here. I don't know the best way to show you really, probably on the back of my hand, just to get the detail in. There's one. Now it's a lever back finish to the earring. They are supposed to be not hypoallergenic but low in, I've done this before, I think it's copper that causes irritation to ears. So hopefully, you know, they wouldn't be a problem to anybody with any such sensitivity. These are made up with super duo beads and galvanized silver seed beads. Very, very pretty. Ideal for the summer coming, or indeed for bridesmaids or whatever, or someone that just likes a pretty earring that isn't too loud and large. It's ideal for that kind of thing, and I have made them in that colour, and then I've also made them in this rather lovely pink, again with the lever back. All of the prices are available either on my selling page or indeed on the Facebook page, which is a closed group. And I do have to say, I have had someone who asked to join the group and promptly started advertising their own jewellery. Well, I am not prepared to accept that as a standard for my page. This is very much an opportunity for me to centre, if you like, upon what I've made, with the hope that I will sell a few pieces on at very, very minimal prices. I have been told that my prices are very, very low, but I'd sooner they were low and I got to feed my beading habit than outprice and not have any sales at all. So if you're thinking of joining to advertise what you do, then please remember that, like you, I have started up in the same place, and I am just hoping to sell a little bit of what I make to feed my beady habit, because it is quite a habit that I have developed over the years. The other pair of earrings that I have here are called flabellum earrings, and they are fan shaped, as you can see. It's a design by Kelly Dale on Off the Beaded Path, made up with Super Duos, fire polish beads, bugle beads. These earrings can be made in pretty much any colour. I have had them on in black. This is now pink, but any colour that you see used in other items can be used to make these earrings. It really is just a taster for you, should you decide that you'd like a little pair of earrings like this in your collection. And most colours I can accommodate to a point. I would soon tell you if you private messaged me and said I'd like those in such and such a colour, that I either had them or I didn't. So don't be afraid to ask. I don't put postage and packing on, but it's for such small items, it's not outrageously expensive to have these sent to you directly. So please don't see that as a consideration when you are purchasing from me, because £1 in the UK, £1.50 usually covers the cost. So I'll move that over again there. I'm trying to make room for my other lovelies. This is another very lovely bracelet, full of detail. Super Duo beads, galvanised silver beads, little 3mm pearls, with the toggle and clasp scenario, which makes it very easy to put on and to take off the wrist. If I bring it back into where you can see it, it's a rather lovely clasp, quite intricate, but it holds its own and doesn't detract from the overall look of the bracelet. So I'll pop that one back. I'm hoping to get some still photographs of these items onto my page as well. Again, if it's a colour that you don't like or would like, then please don't hesitate to contact me if there's something else that I might be able to do for you. This is the very same bracelet again, the same style but in a different coloration, and this is very rich. It's almost, it reminds me of the Egyptian Tutankhamun golds and pinks, quite vibrant, but it really is very pretty. The Super Duos, as you can see as they glitter, are actually fire polished in their own right, just to bring all those fabulous colours out. The centre line there is little pearls that meet into the mix very nicely, and then there is a seed bead that is in keeping with the rest of the bracelet to coordinate everything, and every bead is hand stitched by me. It takes about 2 or 3 hours to make a bracelet like this, but it's well worth it in the end, because they really are so very pretty, and they are comfortable to wear on the wrist, and you know, quite a little statement on the wrist. This is another one in the same theme, because I really did think it's a substantial bracelet, it's weighty, you know you've got it on your wrist, and it really is very lovely. This is golds and greens, and then a very light beigey pinky colour that runs down through the centre of the bracelet here. It's identical on both sides, as you can see. Very comfortable to wear. A gold coloured clasp to keep it all together, and again it's all about popping the bar through the hoop, and you've got a significant clasp there which will keep the item secure on your wrist. So that's that one, and the final one is this little gem, and whilst it doesn't look very much when it's flat, when it's actually on the wrist, it is really pretty, as I hope you can see. Now this is in lilac pearls, 3mm. The larger pinky purple beads here have actually got a coat on them that makes them look a bit speckledy, but it's all within the same colour scheme. I've used white AB polished, the fire polished again, Super Duo beads, and bronze coloured galvanised beads, so it really is a very, very lovely piece. Very, very pretty indeed. Again, other colours could be available if you decided that that was something you would like in your jewellery collection. And that really does complete what I've got today. I just bring little bits here and there as I make them. I'm trying to introduce new things so that you can see it in all its loveliness. That's the reverse. If I move it along to the green here, hold on. So here you're seeing the front facing aspect of the bracelet and the reverse there, which is pretty any which way you use it, but because the bead here is proud, then you do need to have that on top. But in any event, it's showing you how it all comes together, and I hope you find something here that you might like to add to your jewellery collection. As I say, the face group is open by application to anyone that's interested, but again, I do have to ask in all sincerity that you do not try to sell things that you have made for yourself. Just do what I did, open up a page, advertise to your friends. I've got a lovely lady who does the admin side for me called Janet Stokes, and I think every group needs one of those. Excuse my dogs, he's got a sneeze. Oh, bless you, Bill. Anyway, I shall love you and leave you. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Take care, everyone, and goodbye for now.